Right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Drive Time Video Calls, and I'm delighted to welcome Paul Bridgeman to the show. Paul, welcome.
How are you doing? All right?
Not too bad, not too bad. Staring at these four walls in the office here. I'm sure you're doing the same.
Pretty much, yeah, pretty much.
Now, Paul, we've known each other for a little while now. Now, I know what you do in motorsport, but not everybody does. So, Paul Bridgeman, what do you do in motorsport?
Right, well, we run a karting event, Clive Emson Landed Property Auctioneers. We run a charity karting event for Havens Hospices in Essex. They basically provide care for everyone who's suffering from life-threatening or life-limiting illnesses, from children, infants, right up to the later stages of life. So they do fantastic work. They've just opened brand new purpose-built facilities. And yeah, I mean, we only obviously contribute a tiny bit towards it, but everything we do to raise money for them helps.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's been great. We've been running the event for a couple of years now, and obviously when we spoke earlier in the year, I know you've kindly offered to come and live stream and do a bit of interviews.
Yeah, absolutely, our pleasure. Yeah.
But yeah, as I say, I mean, we last year we were really lucky. We had a couple of the British touring car drivers came down and helped out and gave a bit of support as well. Bobby Thompson is a patron of the charity, so he was there, and Nick Hamilton came along as well. And people loved racing against other drivers they'd seen on telly. Yeah. So it was great, really good atmosphere. I've still got a bone to pick with Nick Hamilton because he took me out of the lead on the first lap.
I think he did it on purpose.
Yeah.
Are we still going ahead this year with it?
At the moment, I mean, let's be honest, the date of it was going to be the 19th of May, so I think it's quite unlikely. I've been in touch with Lakeside Karting, where we're doing the event this year, and it looks like it's going to be postponed till later in the year. I mean, this is a sensible thing to do, I think. So, yeah. We'll let everyone know as and when.
Keep us on board, keep us penciled in. We're still up for it. Yeah, we'll definitely come along and do that for you.
Perfect.
So, Paul, let's talk about you a little bit. And obviously, you run in Auctioneers, don't you? Which is nothing to do with motorsport. So, how did you get involved in motorsport? Is it always been a passion, or?
Yeah, I mean, I've always loved motorsport. I mean, ever since I saw those scarlet red Ferraris in Formula One many years ago. That kind of love sort of started with it then, and yeah, it's just grown and grown and grown. I mean, yeah, I've never really driven anything in anger in terms of cars. I'd love to have a go. I did take and pass my ARDS test once, but never actually got out there to drive. So I will do that. I will do. So yeah, it's mostly been sort of a bit karting and that sort of thing, corporate karting. But yeah, I love it just the same. And then yeah, as I say, I think we were both at the Indy 500, the KA Euro.
Yes, we were. Yeah.
At Brands Hatch earlier last year. So
yeah,
that was crazy. I think it was like we were the last people sitting in the grandstand, to be fair, but it was a bit cold.
It was quite a spectacle, though, wasn't it?
It was great. Yeah, it was really good fun. Really enjoyed it. Yeah.
Fantastic.
So yeah, no, it's been everything. It's mostly watching, but yeah, and very lucky the company that I work with Clive Emson Auctioneers. The managing director is James Emson, and his son is now racing or 2 years ago started racing in the Ginetta Juniors.
Brilliant.
And took his first win at Brands Hatch in 2019. Brilliant race, literally crossed the line millimetres in front of the car. He started in 12th and came all the way through, and the whole way through with just get a podium, that's fine. And he just kept going and going and going. And we think this is incredible. And when he went through into the lead, and yeah, it was fantastic. And yeah, he's this year when the season starts, he's made the step up to a GT4 Super Cup. So we'll see the Clive Emson livery car going around on ITV4 when it's back on.
Definitely keep an eye out for that. Definitely. Yeah. So, do you have a favourite track then, Paul? That you, if you could drive any track in the UK, let's say, which one would it be?
I mean, Brands is great. Silverstone's special, isn't it? I've got to be honest. The one I really want to go and drive is Knock Hill.
Knock Hill. You're the first person who's even breathed the word Knock Hill. Fair enough. It is quite a way up north in Scotland, isn't it? But,
it is. Yeah, I've got grandparents used to live up so that area. Been up there a couple of times. No, never to actually get on track. I used to do a bit of sort of corporate hospitality and that sort of thing for one of the Formula One teams, and we used to run one of their simulators, and we went to Knock Hill and did it there a couple of times, and it was great fun. And as I said, Gordon Shedden came and got involved and that sort of thing. And yeah, it was all good fun, But yeah, on a sunny day, it's great. They say if you can see Knock Hill, it's going to rain. If you can't, it is raining.
You wouldn't want to go up there in winter, which is probably covered in snow.
Must be cold. But no, on a sunny day, it's brilliant.
So if you could take any car, it doesn't have to be a race car, it could be a road car, be any car at all. You've got 10 laps around Knock Hill. What car are you choosing?
Got to be an Aston Martin, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd go with that. Do you know what? I was a big fan of the old. Everybody raves about like DB5, don't they? I actually really like the DB7. That was always absolutely one of my favourites. So, look, Paul, I really appreciate your time here today. Is there anybody you want to give a particular shout out to? I know we've mentioned the auctioneers that you really work for, but with regards to the karting event that we're doing later on, which now looks like it's going to be later on in years, anybody you'd like to give a shout out to with regards to that?
Well, I mean, there's a couple of past winners that have always supported the event, which is nice. As Agency Express, who were the first winners of it, and a couple of other teams that have come along every year. So yeah, huge thanks to them for their support. Obviously, Havens Hospice, because it's all for them in terms of the money that we raise. And as I say, there's one. Person I would like to mention was a friend of ours who we do a bit of karting with, and we've done the 24-hour race a few times over at Milton Keynes. It was a guy called Phil Stones who we raced with quite a lot, but he sadly passed away earlier this year. So when we get back on track, that one's for him. Yeah.
Good man. I like that. That's a nice way to finish there, Paul. Just quickly before you go, one final question, very important question. We're running a bit of a tally on this. If you were a biscuit, what biscuit would you be and why?
I've thought about this because I've seen you ask this one before. Got to be a jammy Dodger because
jammy Dodger.
Because most of the wins I've had in racing have always been a bit jammy, and I drive like I'm driving a Dodger. So.
Good man. Look, Paul, I'm going to let you go. Really appreciate your time. Just quickly, sorry, if somebody wants to find out about the karting event, where do they go?
Okay, they can go to our website, which is cliveemson.co.uk, and there's information on our blog there about the race. Either that or just follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or things like that, and I'll be able to get back to anybody about it. Yeah, no problem at all.
Fantastic. We'll put the link underneath this video anyway. Lovely. Paul, thank you so much for your time. Have a great day, and we'll catch up soon.
Thanks, everyone. Stay safe. See you later.